Seattle Public Schools bombshell today as the superintendent presented a plan to the school board that would close 20 elementary schools. Came by Jim Nelson joins us live tonight from district headquarters. And Jim, you were there as parents and teachers really raised questions about the proposal, but what was the tone like?
Well, it was tense, very civil, but tense. The superintendent says this is all related to the district's budget shortfall. He's calling it a consolidation, but those who showed up to speak up couldn't get over that other word, closures. Parents and teachers are fired up.
This plan as proposed dumps all the discomfort on our kids.
It will fracture neighborhoods.
They filled the boardroom as Seattle Public Schools Superintendent Brent Jones outlined a plan to close 20 elementary schools for the 2025-26 school year, going from 70 to 50.
But what I don't know is how, being one of the most informed people in my community, I'm not sure where we're going. And that's just concerning.
I understand that parents are a little bit concerned, maybe a lot concerned, about what's going to happen to their child. But I believe that we are forthright and we are honest about trying to have more services.
The district uses just 65% of elementary school space. Consolidating, they say, would bring that up to 85%. With a budget shortfall of nearly $105 million, the superintendent has laid out his well-resourced schools vision.
More adults, caring adults, more professional adults within their ranks, with their students to try to make a better service model for them.
Essentially, students will be moved into larger schools where they'd have more resources. Right now, this is just a proposal. No schools have been identified for closure, but the thought alone has parents speaking up.
You can't just impose something on us, especially a radical, extreme, and frankly unacceptable plan.
You can vote no and not accept this plan and ask the superintendent to go back to the drawing board.
So the action that was taken tonight, the board voted to essentially accept the proposal. That means the superintendent will have to come back before the board with a more specific plan. That's expected next month. That's when we can find out which schools are on the chopping block. So certainly still a lot of things here to work out.
Jim, I know this is still really early, but is there any indication yet on where the board might stand on this?
As a whole, no. However, the president of the board referenced some past moments where the school board had previously been told to consider closures, going back even decades ago. She basically suggested that those previous boards kind of kicked the can down the road without actually addressing the district's needs.
All right, Jim, thank you. We'll continue to track all the development as this plan continues to move forward. Jim, thank you.